Good morning, students. Today's class will be just a quick recap of the chapter friction which we had studied. Friction, is a contact force. It comes into play when two surfaces or two bodies come in contact with each other. Friction force is very helpful, and in our day-to-day life it has very beautiful roles to play. What causes friction? Well, try to recall, and if you cannot, there you are. The three theories of hills and valleys, theories of addition and deformation, and electronic theory. Come back. What is important for you is the theory of hills and valleys. And so many students, by drawing diagram and leveling it properly, explained it very nicely, the theory of hills and valleys. What happens in that? Any surface, if you see closely, even with the hand lens, it has ups and downs, hills and valleys. When another surface comes in contact with that, they interlock, and hence friction is caused. And you can recall what friction does. Friction opposes the relative motion between two surfaces. One surface holds the other surface because of friction only. Okay, that's clear? Now, different types of frictions we studied. Remember? Static friction, dynamic or kinetic friction, or rolling friction, or limiting friction. Okay? If you can't recall, there you see. Okay? Come back. What is static friction? Think, cannot. Recall, Baba. Okay. See there. The friction that works between two surfaces in contact when there is no relative motion between them is static friction. Okay? Come back. And what about dynamic friction? What about dynamic friction? Recall? Okay, come on, look there. The friction that exists between two surfaces when there is relative motion between them is dynamic friction. In your book it is sliding friction. In some other book they write kinetic friction. Anything, all same. Here what is happening? Either both the surfaces or any one of the surface is in motion. Come back. You can very well recall the examples for dynamic friction. What was the another one? Rolling friction. Okay? Go back. The friction that exists when one or both the surfaces roll over each other. Okay? Come back. This is rolling friction. You got many examples of rolling friction. Okay. Now, what was another important one? The limiting friction. What is limiting friction? Just see. The maximum force of static friction is called limiting friction. Okay? Come back. For that even I gave you activity, and so many of you, brilliant. They had seen the book and tried to write the activity. Good work. I don't think anybody tried it the way I suggested. Well, it was little complicated, but anyway, you could have done it. Still there is time for your fun class, for your fun learning, you can try that. And best thing about it, you can design your own experimental level depending on the things around you. You know, you are staying home, so you cannot go out. So you design what will be the best answer. When you design your own experiment to show the limiting friction, that will be the best and well appreciated. Anyone who designs that experiment and performs it and gives a video to me, good thumbs up, big thumbs up I will give you, and I'll write excellent, you are a genius. So make sure you try it. Try anyway. Provided you don't disturb anything, don't break anything, try experiment if you can. Now, most important thing what we studied was the relation between all these four. And what was the relation? Remember? There. The relation is static friction is highest, then limiting friction, then dynamic or kinetic friction, and last the rolling friction. It means the rolling friction is minimum. So, come back. That's why all your cars got tires which are round. All your ball, football is round, cricket ball is round, so that it can go further. No friction can, of course some friction will be there, but minimum friction will be there so that ball can go far. Okay? Good. Advantages of friction, you know. So many advantages of friction you have. And so many of you have done excellent, very well. They found all the advantages of friction, 7, 8, 9, 10 cases. I don't want to name all those students, but quite a good number of them. Some people could not do anything. That's not good. That's not good. You try, learn. You are learning for yourself. So, once again I give you a chance to find out advantages of friction in your life. Very two common examples I gave. One, there. It causes nails and screws to hold on the wall. You are able to write on the paper. Okay? Have you ever tried to write on butter paper? Is it? Can you write on butter paper? No. Why? Because friction is less there. So you cannot write properly. Anyway, once again, try to find out all the cases, all the examples, all the conditions when the friction is required and beneficial. And you know disadvantages also friction has. What are the disadvantages? See there. Friction generates heat. Friction causes wear and tear. Friction causes wastage of energy. isn't it? Come back. Now, all these disadvantages are also there, and that's why friction is a necessary evil. I gave you one question to do. Why friction is a necessary evil? And except for one or two, I can give three. Except for three answers, all answers were not that appropriate. You got the content, but the explanation was not up to the mark. So you need to explain it. It is necessary. Why? What happens? How it is necessary? It is evil. Why? What happens? Do some research work. Find out some other YouTube, Google classes. You will get it. Okay? So, friction is a necessary evil. That question needs to be explained. Okay? You can take three conditions. 3 for necessary and 3 for evil. But make sure that you explain all. Okay? Now, what else we studied? Remember? We studied about fluid friction. Okay? That airplane, that fish. And what you call fluid friction? Drag. Whenever a body moves in a fluid, liquid, water, gas, air. So whenever a body moves in a fluid, it experiences a frictional force which does not allow it to move further. To that frictional force which is there in the liquid or in the gases, we call it drag. This drag disables or obstructs the movement of bodies in fluids. That is why airplane got streamlined bodies, fishes have streamlined bodies. Try to find out more streamlined bodies if you can. Okay? Now, what else we studied? We studied methods to minimize friction. Why we should minimize friction? Because sometimes friction is evil. We don't want it. And what were the methods to minimize friction? Just see there. Polishing, lubrication, using wheels, using ball bearings, designing streamlined bodies, and using air cushions. Remember, for air cushions, what example I gave? The example of hovercraft. Go to YouTube and find out how hovercraft looks like, or moves, or works. Okay, that will help you to understand. Different ways of minimizing friction, good. So many of you people, so many. They wrote very nicely about methods of minimizing friction. Some people, two students even, they found out the pictures and they stick. Whenever I get little more space and time, I would like to share those pictures. How nicely they find out pictures of minimizing friction, even the ball bearing picture and then putting it, all that. That's good, very nice. Well done. So, we have learned so far to minimize friction. What else? Nothing. Now, your job. The quick recap of the subject is there. We have taken the quick recap. Now, one of the students asked, Sir, should we do NCERT questions in the book? Of course, yes. In your book, NCERT questions are solved. And what you will do? Very easy, all the questions, copy it in your answer book, answer notebook, and send it to Arun sir. Is it? No. You will not do that. All the questions which are solved in your book, especially all the NCERT questions, what you are going to do? Objective questions, so you can't help it. They got one word or one sentence answer. So that you will write as it is written in the book. But the long answer type questions, you will read it from the answer given in your book. Read it. Okay? After that, try to underline the value points or the important points in the answer given. And then write the answers in your own words. Got it clear? Objective type questions, no problem. You can write. But all the long answer type questions, you are not going to copy it word to word from the book. All answers you are going to read it for yourself. At the maximum, you can underline the important points and then write in your own words. Job number 1. Now, job number 2. You must be getting bored looking at Arun sir always. Always Arun sir teaching, Arun sir teaching, Arun sir teaching. Has anyone tried to find out any other video available on YouTube or in your Google and all that? Check. And I want positively from all of you. You will find out, other than Arun sir's class, from your YouTube channels, any video explaining friction and causes of friction and nature of friction and whatever. The video which you like best. How you will do? Take any video and post it to sir? No. You will find out minimum 3, 4, 5 videos on the YouTube. You will watch all. And then all the links you will send. And on that links you will mention that this one I like most because the teacher is pretty handsome or beautiful. Is it? No. The background is very nice? No. Teacher is wearing very stylish clothes? No. What you are going to write about that? What you liked in that video? The content, the matter explained there, or the method of explaining, or maybe some experiment, maybe some demonstration, anything which you liked in that you will write. Sir, out of these 3, 4 videos which I saw, I find video number this more interesting because number 1, the content is very good. Number 2, it has very nice explanation. Number 3, the examples given in these are quite interesting. All that work you are going to do. Okay? Next, what you will do? Next, all the objective type questions in your book, you are going to do it. All the objective type questions you will do in your book, and all short answer, long answer, these questions you will do in your notebook with proper exercise this, page number this, question number A, B, C, D, E, part 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't want to write no question, don't write. I will find out. But if you write question and then answer, good for you. You can very well revise. Another most important thing I want to share it in last. Very interesting thing. And I think I shared in your all the group, 8 Ruby, Emerald, Diamond. Work done by a child. I don't want to name the child, but well done child. See, look how nicely the child has made the index showing day-to-day work. Make sure, and I am going to communicate it to all your science teachers, make sure the front page of your notebook contains proper index. The topics which I explained, the topics which your Salet ma'am explained, all those must be there. And your science copy should be well decorated and all that. When we meet next in the school, we will see it. Hope you enjoyed my classes. Hope you love the way I teach. Thank you very much. Stay home. Be happy. That is more important. No tension. This much work sir has given. Take your sweet time. Some people see my video in the night and the morning answers are ready. Good. But now these are so many questions. So take your time. All the best. God bless you.